One thing I can tell you for sure, though, about the election is I'm grateful that it will be over, regardless of the outcome. And gratitude is something that is important in everyday life. But as we head into Thanksgiving, of course, it certainly is time to give thanks.
Yeah, when you talk about gratitude, it's interesting because it helps your mind in a positive way, but also your body. And here to explain that is one of our favorite guests, Dr. Alloway. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Dr. Tracy Alloway is with the University of North Florida, and we always ask you about anxiety and stress relief and this and that, and somehow gratitude works its way into every answer. So why not take a few minutes to have a conversation completely about gratitude?
Yes, I think what's really exciting is that we can think of gratitude in three ways. We can think about it in the past, so we're thankful for our childhood memories. We can think about it in the present, to be present focused and count our blessings today. And we can also think about it in the future. And in my recent study, I found that when we surveyed over 2,000 adults, that it was their sense of optimism that was a buffer against depression. So the more optimistic you are about the future, the more grateful you are looking ahead, the less likely you are to experience depression.
And what are some ways we can express gratitude?
I think there's great ways to just actually physically write a letter, and you see benefits to the self. So one study found that when people actually took time to physically write a letter, they experienced gratitude that lasted up to a month. So it's fantastic.
And it's kind of a lost art, and you have something physically to hold on to for that person so they could keep pulling it up. So that's a great one. I like that.
Yeah, and I think what's really exciting too is not only do we feel better, but it changes our brain. It rewires the way we actually think. So a study that just came out this year found that parts of our brain that's associated with emotional control is being activated when we are expressing gratitude. And this is a persistent activation. It lasts. It's not just a one-off thing, which makes us more likely to feel more pro-social, to engage, and to help others.
It's interesting, at the beginning of the show, we spoke about a study that says the more you worry, the more you are likely to get sick and worry. So I'm assuming that gratitude is the exact opposite. Are there physical benefits outside of what you just mentioned?
Yes, studies have shown that we're less likely to visit a medical doctor as well when we express more gratitude. It's great for relationships too. Studies have found that when we take time to express gratitude to a loved one, we feel not only better towards our partner, but we're also feeling more open to express issues and just talk openly with them too.
What are some ways we could practice gratitude?
That's a great question, Mark. Keeping a gratitude journal is one. And even count your blessings. So end the day or start the day thinking about one or two things for which you're grateful.
Okay. What about write a thank you note? We're seeing that on the screen.
Yes, that's right. We just talked about that a bit earlier, and a lot of studies show that actually writing that letter is important. But if you don't have time to write, even mentally thanking someone can be really helpful.
Okay. So these are all up on the screen right now, and I have to say the ones that I think people are more likely to do are the physical ones, and maybe not even get it through their head mentally. Have you ever experienced that where maybe I'm outwardly saying thank you, but maybe I'm not thinking it as much as I should?
You know, children and teens do that a lot. So they may express gratitude, but it's not actually making a change. And again, from my own research, we find that in our teens, we tend to have a more pessimistic attitude. And it has to do with our emotional maturity.
I wonder, too, if this is something to introduce with younger kids, because a lot of times they forget how fortunate they are, like the Peyton boys, for example. You know, but if you remind them, sometimes it's just that little beat, that little pause they take, and they're like, you know what, you're right. You know, maybe start them at a young age because, again, of the positive attributes that you have by showing gratitude.
That's right. And researchers think of gratitude even as a muscle. So when we start training it young, we have it in place from a younger age, and it's going to help us throughout life.
I think there are so many people, if you really stop to think, that you encounter on a daily basis that you could be grateful just for coming into contact with them. And of course, we have so many things to be grateful for, just whether it's material or your health. But what about somebody who truly has some stuff going on? How can they be grateful? I mean, you know, maybe it's a health thing or financial. I mean, they've got it bad.
Sure. And, you know, a lot of studies look at that too, people that are coping with anxiety and depression. And they find that when that's coupled with counseling, that even expressing a single thought of gratitude or even writing, taking 10 minutes to write a note, thinking of someone in your life that you're grateful for, that made so much more difference than just counseling alone.
All right. Well, Dr. Alloway, thanks again for coming on. We want to know what you are thankful for. So go to our Facebook page, River City Live TV, and post, because now you heard it's good to post and to talk about it. So write something you're grateful for. All right.
And if you want to learn more about Dr. Tracy Alloway and her message today, rivercitylivetv.com. Click on the As Seen on RCL tab. We'll be back.